Hello guys, today we got another update on Waves of Intrigue and a talk with the designers. So I'm just gonna go through the major points of this and then I'm gonna jump in and do some summons as well and see if we can't get some more Paragon heroes on my main account. So they are addressing some of the first stages of a newer server where you have to wait up to like 40 days until you get the new season. So what they're basically thinking about this is that you should be able to enjoy all the content as well, and they don't want to open up the new server too early so you will get too much grinding of the game. And I actually think that's a kind of good idea in general, and I just think the people that have a problem with the 40 days is probably people that have several accounts or starting over. I don't think this is a major issue. It's just one of those things where you get to like the end of the preseason. It can be a bit stale at times, I guess, because you don't get those invite letters and so on, and you don't feel like you're making progress after having a lot to grind. So it's understandable as well, but I think it's a good thing that you get some downtime so you can like figure out the game a bit more, at least if you're a new player. I understand the older players, if you start over, it can be a bit boring. But they're also gonna introduce new modes throughout the season, and they have like 3 main directions they wanna go in. They wanna make the guild more social and updating modes similar to the new Clash Front. And they wanna add more festival stuff, so each season will feature different holiday events that offers a variety of fun and entertaining modes. That's good. And also some daily activity. We develop more engaging daily content revolving around battles and map features. So that's really nice as well. And they will actually change the pace a bit in the start story in upcoming updates. So we will see what that's about. And they're talking about guild administration, and it's not user friendly, and they will optimize it and increase the word limitation for guild announcement and the cooldown on guild mails, and updating various administrative features. And we don't know what that is right now, but they're also talking about new guild modes that offer more rewards for all participating players. And they're also talking about decoration features, but they won't be focusing on that right now because maybe someone wants more. Like right now we get the cups when we complete stuff and we can put them on like the pedestal or altar. So people want more like decoration stuff. There are a few events that offer temporal essence. Are the plans to add more ways to get them? This one is really important. Like, know the bottle cap of improving exclusive weapons is the temporal essence. They will gradually increase them as we introduce new modes and events, but they won't be updating or modifying current ones. So everything right now will stay the same, it looks like, but they will add temporal essence in like the new Clash Fronts event. And I don't think they mean they will update Clash Front itself, but they were talking further up here about the guild social that they will add more stuff like Clash Front, probably talking about adding temporal essence to that stuff, so they might not add it into Clash Front itself, so take that into consideration. Like, probably won't change the Clash Front rewards. But at least they are admitting there is a difficulty acquiring temporal essence, and they plan to make the following adjustments. Introduce items that can reset exclusive equipment. Like, this is a huge one. Introducing items where we can reset the exclusive equipment. So that way, even now in the season where we have like the A tier and S tier swap tickets, being able to reset the exclusive equipment, because maybe you don't want to swap out the hero, but you might want to get those exclusive equipments down, or maybe you made a mistake, like I did on the account. Like, I over-invested in Smokey because I liked him in the beginning. Adding hero-based temporal essence for certain existing heroes in some events or stores. I don't believe in this part, actually. I think this is a really bad one. Like, why would you want to give hero-based temporal essence? I guess it depends on how they do it, but for people that already got heroes up a bit, getting this stuff instead of temporal essence that they can use on any hero they want will just feel really, really bad. I hope they reconsider this part, unless it's in another store. Then maybe it can be justified, but then I don't want them to take any currency we have, purchase those temporal essence, because I don't think that's a good thing either. It should be a totally new store then. But good changes overall to the temporal. The only one I dislike is this one, the hero-based one. They will add more cooperative modes, so they're thinking about the corrupted creatures, for example. That allows players to fight alongside each other, and we intend to further develop it and optimize the teaming experience. So hopefully, but they're also telling that they will have more collaboration and assisting features in the upcoming modes and events. So hopefully they get a good update to the corrupt creatures or give us more things like it. I think corrupt creatures is really nice, actually. The rewards in them are decent as well. And then they talk about hero balancing for a while, and they're saying they won't be weakening any heroes, and they will empower underperforming heroes according during the seasons. And they want to know that they take the balancing of heroes very seriously, and it forms the cornerstones of the game. And then they're also talking about how they will somehow make Chippy and Hammy join the battles, but they won't be deployed into the battlefield. Because apparently a lot of people want to play with Chippy and Hammy. And I actually think that that's a bit of a sidetrack, talking about the imbalance among heroes right now. Like, I think the first part here is really important, and they could elaborated more on this statement, to be fair. Just so we know how they are thinking, like, what heroes are they talking about? Is it underperforming heroes that's released, like Luca? Is it preseason heroes, or is it like Song of Strife heroes? Like, this could have been more specific what they mean with underperforming heroes. Then they talk a bit about Magic Charms drop rates being too low, and they're telling that they introduced the crafting feature, and they will continue monitoring the situation. And then we have one of the biggest one, if you ask me. Like, can you increase the pace of the game and give us more speed features in all the modes combined? And they are already in development and will gradually roll out across existing modes. We are also aware of the demand for a skip battle feature in Dreamland. However, to ensure a balanced experience for both new and veteran players, we are currently working on the best solution. And my suggestion to this is maybe don't have a skip feature in the preseason, because that's it. We already know that's kind of its own game version anyways, because there's a lot of in the season that doesn't exist in the preseason. So what they could do is don't have a skip button in the preseason, and then introduce the skip button in Endless, perhaps. I know that won't be a popular opinion, but I think when you come to Endless, it's kind of pointless to watch the fights anyways, because unless you're doing experiments, you kind of want to watch the fights a bit, but otherwise in Endless mode, you don't need to watch the entire fight. And then they're talking about cosmetic, Omni-acorns and Dolly tickets, and new cosmetics and hero skins will be released in the future. The Velvet Store this season is part of our effort to provide more cosmetics in the future as well. They will also add more to the Friend Store. And for Omni-acorns and Dolly tickets, they're working on introducing more ways to use them. That won't change a lot for like free-to-play players, but it will change a bit for the spenders that get more tickets and so on, because they will, or more summons, because they will get more tickets as well. And here they are talking about new players missing the rate up recruitment events. So for example, Tassie one just expired. So they plan to address this issue by making previous featured heroes available in Season Store. On top of that, we're exploring solutions to improve the hero development experience for new players, returning players, and those who miss the recruitment rate up. And then they're talking more about crossover events to offer a more diverse gaming experience. The event will come with new characters, new storylines, and new modes. Overall, really good changes. Really like it. They are like talking way more to the community overall. And they could have spoken a bit more or written more about each section, but I think they are in a stage where they're kind of careful about what they are promising, and they are not trying to give us too much, where we will develop our own ideas on how they will implement it. Because then when we finally get the implementations, we will just be like, this is bad, you should have done this way. So I guess they're trying not to limit our expectations with this stuff, and that's also why they are not addressing stuff like the imbalance on what they're thinking about, what heroes are underperforming, for example, and they're not being very specific with the temporal essence, and they're not giving any big ideas when it comes to events and stuff like that. But very good talk with the designers, to be fair. Overall, I like the way the game is moving right now. But let's jump into the game. And let's do some summons. Let me just see. I have Symbiote on recruitment. And these are the heroes I'm gonna try and get and see if I can Paragon one. I think I'm like one Thoran away from getting to P1. So, let's see, I have 11 to Pity, but I can high roll, come on. No! But at least I got a Sinbad and a Neru. So, here comes the Pity. Let's see if I can get a double or something. No. Only Pity and an A tier. And Nara, that's nice. I don't have Nara S plus yet, so getting copies of her is really nice. And another Neru. No, I don't want to purchase that pack. Oh, nice. An instant S tier right after the Pity. Then we have a set as well. Another Nora. Nice. So then I will need one more for Mythic Plus, I believe. And the other was a Sylvina. We have 23 to Pity now. So good. We're at least guaranteed one more S tier from these pulls. That's another pull. Back to back. Let's see if it's another Nora. A Carolina. That's really nice. I think I have like 2 copies of her. So still need like 4 or 3 more to get that Paragon. Let's see. 25 to Pity. So we're no longer guaranteed another S tier. But let's see if we can get back to back to back. That would be nice. Come on. No. But at least we got 3 A tiers, double Neru and a set. So let's jump out. Whoop. Button. Oh, legendary. Oh wow. Oh wow, I misunderstood what they meant. But a mythic Nara. Nice. Let's see. Fight is still really low. Man, I only needed that one Thoran copy to get. Do we have any normal rate? Could do the normal summons as well. Just to see. I should have Thoran in there as well. I'm fine with that. Oh, we actually only have 22 Pity. So let's just do this. And see who the Pity is. Or if I high roll. Double acorns. So a Neru, and then I got Wilder and Mauler acorns. They don't really matter on a standard account. Double A tier and the Pity. And almost. That's great. And Lily May. Yep. I already have her at P1, but oh, it was double almost actually. I already have her. Paragon, I believe. But I want to make sure that once I reach 20 Paragon heroes, I can upgrade her straight away. So that's why I'm rolling for Lily May still, because she's such an important hero overall. I hope you liked the walkthrough of the developer talk, and what are your thoughts and ideas about what they said, and what are you hoping for these upcoming game modes and events they are planning? Leave your thoughts down below, and as always, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.